right, what's up? Since some of y'all want to claim, oh, you don't have proof, which is bullshit, like I said, because I really don't like doing my research and just giving it to people. So, who better than to give it to you than the doctor himself? Because listen, I'm just going clip here, clip there, you feel me? Y'all ain't even got to hear it from me. I'm going to let y'all hear it from the doctor himself, all right?
There are in the three major counties that were analyzed out of the four, Trump's margin was reduced by a minimum of 138,000 votes. I'll repeat that. President Trump's margin was reduced by a minimum of 138,000 votes. So what that means is Trump's vote total was decreased by 69,000 and Biden's vote total was increased by 69,000. In short, 69,000 votes were transferred from Trump to Biden in these counties, and they varied across those counties, but a total of 69 counties. The other piece is this quote unquote transfer was done by a computer algorithm that linearly transferred. What that means, it transferred votes in a proportional basis. For example, the more votes got transferred from Trump to Biden, interestingly enough, as you went to precincts that increased in Republicanism, which means there were more Republicans in that precinct. So basically, and we'll show you, so the vote transfer really occurs more in Republican-based precincts and less in non-Republican-based precincts.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that out of that man's mouth, not my mouth. I ain't saying nothing too much this time. Unless y'all heard that though, right? All right. So now I'm gonna get into another clip,
etc. Now we look at, again, the same thing here. So total, when you look at Macomb County, a total of 16,500 votes were taken away from Trump. By the way, these are minimum, and 16,500 votes were given to Biden. So a total of 33,000 lead. So if you take 33 plus 60, we're up to 93,000 votes between Macomb and Oakland County. Now we want to look at Kent County. And Phil, when you generated this data, I believe you combined both early and election day. So we have all of it together. And here you see nearly 45,000 vote margin for Biden, which means around 22,500 votes were taken from Trump. 22,500 votes were given to Biden. And what you see here is a 45,000 margin. And again, in these communities, which are more Democrat communities, Trump's doing well. And then again, the algorithm kicks in and Trump's votes start getting eaten. And what's fascinating about this is here's a community, which is nearly, if you look at this precinct right here, that's 85% people who came in, voted Republican, and Trump's down by 25%. Just think about that. So that means Trump actually got 60% here votes, or if that's 85, you got 60% here, less. I'm sorry, it was 60%. There's a 25% difference. Okay,
you could even make the argument that even if you want to believe that Republicans hated Trump so much, the larger that the population size were, they still wouldn't be able to hate him in such a perfect line.
Exactly. This is the important point. So
damn, if you got me on Facebook or Instagram or something like that, I showed y'all them charts with them lines. I said the Democrats just went up in a straight line out of nowhere. And I'm like, that's impossible. And he even just said, it's impossible to go down like that. I said that shit. I told y'all. And y'all hearing it from somebody else now. All right? Let me keep going.
Let's have a discussion here. So the algorithm, we believe, is a weighted race allocation method. It's a transfer of a percent of votes from one candidate to another. As we've discussed, the percent is a weighted decimal value, and we can calculate it as we get more data. But clearly, the weighted race method, and one of the things is the weighted race, as we mentioned at the outset, is a documented feature in election systems as early as 2001. And all major vendors, we had a discussion about that, right? It's not just Dominion, it's all of them are believed to have this feature. Diebold, as we showed in 2001, had, maybe it was earlier, but Bev Harris's work uncovered it was originally in the Diebold systems. Am I missing anything there, Benny?
No, that the breakup of the election industry started with Diebold. So all of the software that the other vendors probably would have used, the source code would have originated from the Diebold.
Right.
All right, so this man just told you he figured out the algorithm, and with a little bit more statistics and stuff, he can really break it more down to y'all. And I really believe, like, I didn't show y'all the math that he was doing, so if you, that's why I try to make sure you get his info in there, so you can go back and watch the whole video, because he broke down the math in there too. This man got the algorithm down on how they cheating. Like, literally, just go watch it. You feel me? I'm just trying to put some of y'all on to some, you know? But
they just don't like him. Trump lost votes, and that's just the way it is. Okay. Well, if that were true, what would you see? You would see this.
Right.
You would see all these precincts deviating from the norm, at some distribution like this. All right. But that's not what we see, right? But that's not what we see. What we see is a predictable line, a decline of dislike for Trump with increasing percentage of Republican precincts. We actually see this. We don't see this. If Mitt Romney was right, you would see this. Or if any rational person would write, oh yeah, Trump just pissed off a lot of Republicans everywhere. Well, across all precincts, you'd see this everywhere. But what we see is this. In fact, we see a beautiful line, which you could go back to your Algebra 1 class and write an equation for y equals mx plus b, and I could draw that line. I could calculate it precisely. So precisely, I could put it into a computer program. That's how precisely I could do this. And I'm sure we could do this in any function probably in 5-10 minutes. We haven't gotten there yet. Any software engineer listening can do this. So just to be clear, Mitt, if you're listening, if what you were saying, Mitt, that would sure be like this, but the reality is like this. And I think Mitt would probably find this a little more, I would be illuminated if he could answer this in some normal means. So given that this predictable linear decline of dislike increases, it makes no sense, right? This makes no sense unless a computer algorithm was in place to lower Trump's votes as a function of percentage of Republicans in a precinct. In this case, linear.
All right, and I'm going to stop it right there. Like, y'all heard the man. Y'all ain't even have to hear it from my mouth and just claim that I'm just ranting. Like, y'all heard the man. Y'all seen the charts. I told y'all the charts was out there. All y'all gotta do is do some research like I do. I do my research. Why can't y'all? This might be a rare moment that I even do a video like this, because I feel like we all got the same info. It's all out there. Just do a little research. And if you still don't believe, that's on you. Like, this man literally broke down the algorithm for y'all. He literally broke it down. And he posted this, yesterday? And I've been telling y'all about this. Been telling y'all. But that go y'all proof. And y'all can still way more proof out there, because he just posted this video. And I've been seeing stuff. But that's all I got to say, man. Y'all see something else. Y'all keep looking. Keep vibrating high out here. All my chosen ones, you know what's up out here already. So I don't even got to say nothing to y'all. But it's right there. So I'm out of here. Star Haley, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video.